So I got the high stakes treasure. A bit dishonourable, but who cares? All right, so we've got to look. It looks like a lake or a river. There's a waterfall at one end. Could that be the dam that we've seen? Interesting. Let me go and have a look down here. I am hands down the worst outlaw you've ever seen. Well, I try not to be too murderous. I should have just killed him to start with. I was thinking, right, can I do something peacefully, like intimidate him or tie him up? Wasn't giving me the options to do those, and then he managed to scramble free, and I couldn't get him down again. But anyway, it's dealt with now. High stakes treasure. There's another treasure map I missed earlier, so I was going to make damn sure I didn't make the same mistake again. So, aha, it is. It's right here as well. Nice. So that looks like that definitely looks like the waterfall in the picture. Let's take a look at that map again. Is this the treasure map? Treasure map. So it's a high stakes. That one. Choke kills, beat knocks unconscious. Yeah, I didn't get to it fast enough. I've managed to kill people by beating them though, so getting a little bit over rough. You can also hog tie, and robbing works less often than not. Yeah, every time I try to rob someone, they either instantly start shooting back or run off, so I've not had a lot of joy with that. So we start almost over there. Let's take a look then. So there's point 1 we start over there, and point 2. Point 2 looks like it's right on, that is the waterfall, I think. So it's right on that corner of the waterfall. So let's take a look. Put away. So what we're looking for... Well, I think that's what they're pointing at. It doesn't look like it could be. So I think we're heading over there. Like point 1 was to start somewhere here. Possibly. Put that away then. Can I get my document back out? Take another check at that. You've done this fun for your girlfriend? It's kind of hard. I found some of these treasure maps, the few that I've done, they are pretty hard. It does look like it's right on the waterfall. Okay, so let's go to the edge of that. You can help if you want, otherwise you're going to let me figure it out myself. Let's see how stuck I get. So let's go to my map. Dakota River. Cumberland Falls. So I'm going to put an X on there, because this is roughly where I think it is. Sorry, the Z. And how I'm going to go straight there, otherwise I'm going to end up forgetting this. I'll get sidetracked. Come on, horse. Let's go. Yep. I think robbing is more successful with lower honor. It's just something you heard, so don't quote me. Oh, that would be interesting. I suppose if you were more notorious, as in having lower honor that way, then people might be more scared of you. That would make a bit of sense. Wow, that was deeper than I was expecting. Okay, let's go up the riverbank. Yeah. Deer. Should be lots of deer around here. I do like the... I mean, I love this scenery. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Whether I can get to where I want to be from this angle or not, I don't know, but... we can get close. This doesn't look like a horse accessible area to me. Hang on a sec. Can't believe Arthur didn't fall off doing that. Okay, so... well, it looks like someone's laid a path down there for me, so... do we get any clues? This doesn't look like it's placed by accident. Might be completely wrong. Can't see anything dead-eye there. Let's see if we can get through the waterfall. Oh, is this a cave? Oh, hang on, it said pick up. What did I pick up? There's some dead fish. Well, I'll pick up the fish. A perch. Okay, a perfect perch. This is so nerve-wracking. Let's see. Let's get the rest of these fish. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but... if there's fish up here, it means something has brought them up here, and I would suspect up here a bear? Some sort of bird, maybe? I don't know. Behind a waterfall? I don't know. What would bring them up here behind a waterfall? Hagmanine, welcome back. How are you this afternoon? Treasure Hunter, high stakes. We've got map number 2. Excellent. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Easier than the first one I tried to do. So let's see. Let's take a look at the next thing. There could be something nasty coming back up here. I think I'm going to depart. Where's the way down? I can't see. Go down and find there's like just a corpse of my horse and a bear sitting where it used to be. It's like knowing what happens in the movie but cannot say it. Oh, you're at work, Agony? Lot to do? And I'm distracting you? Good. Like to see it. Fish have just washed over the waterfall and got it wrong. Oh, well, that's another possibility. See, there's my paranoia kicking in, thinking that everything there is there to eat me. And it's all going to go wrong. Right, let's get the horse up here. Looks like I can cross the river up there. Is that a thing? Is that a horse trapped down there? Let's take a look at the next map anyway. So that was the... I don't know what I got other than the next map, but High Stakes Treasure 2. Big boulder in the river. Is that supposed to be a log going across somewhere? There's a cabin on a lake. See the big boulder? Oh, I see the big boulder. Okay, so we're looking for like a big lake or pond with a cabin and a massive boulder in the middle of it. Well, that's doable. Could be up there. I don't know if these maps are sort of... they follow on as in close proximity from each other. If I run over here, let's see if my horse will just eventually follow me up and respawn. I don't know if it will. It's stuck, isn't it? It's not coming up there. That was the waterfall you crashed off near the end of the tutorial. Ah, that one. Well, I didn't crash. Crash would suggest I accidentally went off the waterfall. I definitely piled off the waterfall. Okay, I think I can ride up here. Yeah, I thought I could. The hell is that down there? Is that... just deer. I thought it was a big bear. Okay, so we'll take a little look up here. But otherwise I just need to find... well, take a look at the map, see where this goes. Oh, this could go a long way up. Cattail Pond? That's potentially something that might look like that on the map. The Dakota River goes all the way up there. And there's Barrow Lagoon. I'll take a quick look at Cattail Pond, because I don't know what Cattail Pond is supposed to look like. Yeah, cross that river then. I can take that marker off now, can't I? Get rid of that. Okay, not a bad start. Just luckily falling upon a random treasure map. And who knows what we might find in the woods as well. Like to hunt. So we might get lucky with some stuff up here too. I take a shortcut. Well, we found a cabin in the woods.
Slow up now.
I think it'd be rude not to go and have a look, wouldn't it? See what we found here. New flower? What's this supposed to be? A violet snowdrop. Do those even exist? I've never heard of them. I hear an eagle screeching. Oh, is this all... There's no way in? Oh, shame. Wait, that flashed up something there. Oh, we've got something else as well. I just ran straight past that. Berries? Ginseng. Alaskan ginseng. Okay. Must be getting cold up here. No window. Get in at the top. Doesn't look like it. Raspberries. Oh. Tired. Always tired. Too much coffee, I think. Coffee's weird. It actually makes me sleepy. Like if I have a coffee in the afternoon, just after lunch, it just makes me want to fall asleep. And yet if I have it in the evening, it stops me from sleeping at night. How does that work? How does that work?
Girl.
Okay, let's see if we can get over this. This isn't the best way up, I know. Hagman, yay for 6 months following my journey full of fails. Lots of fails. Fun and food talks. Thanks for making a lot of my evenings enjoyable. You're welcome, and thanks for 6 months as well. We've also got a message. Said, you got an emote thanks to Hagman's subscription. What does this do? Thank you. Add a message to thank Hagman for your gift. Thanks for the love gift. Is that something new? I have not seen that before in Twitch. Is that something you triggered yourself, or is that just something that Twitch has put in? For those, you can't see it on YouTube if you're watching this, but it looks like a box of chocolates, a heart-shaped box of chocolates, I'm guessing. So that's a new feature. I've not seen that. I don't know where it's come from. But thank you very much for 6 months of subs anyway. That's really, really kind. This isn't the pond I was looking for, is it?
Yeah.
Whoa! Bit fast. No, this ain't the place I was looking for on the map. Okay. It was worth a look up here anyway. Oh, I wonder, because the pond has a cabin on it. It's a big pond. I don't know if the map will show it. It's generally quite good at showing Barrow Lagoon, house, rock, big rock, house. Maybe. That was Twitch. Okay, something Twitch has done. I'll have to go and look out, see how that works. But it's always nice when something cool like that pops up. Let's take a look at the map. High stakes treasure. It's a possible. Let's go take a look, because if I don't, I'll always regret it. Nothing on the back. I've never seen anything on the back of these, but it always gives me the option to flip. So let's see. Now we're going to... we're going into the deep, cold, dark north. There's also Cairn Lake. Now that sounds possible, because that looked like a... Did it look like a cairn in the middle of it? Let's go find out. If nothing else, we'll have a bit of fun exploring. It's not too far either. Okay, let's go. Yep. Deer? Yeah, some sort of deer. Yep. Hell is that?
There we
go. We've got big stuff, big game. So, have you got this game yet, Hagman? Because I know you were saying that you fancy getting it. It is a whole lot of fun. There's only two downsides I've had that would deter me, should I say. And the first one, now that... Oh, we've got a snake. Hang on.
Hey, easy, girl.
Like, the tutorial deterred me, but the tutorial stops, obviously, after a bit, and the game gets a whole lot more fun. And the other thing is just the technical issues that I didn't think I was going to have, but as we've seen, run into some major problems. You got it? Well, you said you fancied getting it and fancied playing it, so I wondered if you'd picked it up. I mean, the technical issues I ran into... This is how much I actually enjoy the game. For all I thought at one point, with the potentially corrupt saves, I thought I'm going to have to start the entire game from scratch again. That didn't upset me too much. It would have been annoying for the streaming side of it and the YouTube side of it, but for the gameplay wise, I was thinking, yeah, I can do that. I've enjoyed everything and I'd do it all again. You haven't played a lot, still at the beginning of the tutorial. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you have fun. Okay. Let me put some cold weather on this. Put some cold weather on. Cold weather gear. What have we got? We've got the summer gunslinger, which I like the outfit. The winter gunslinger. We'll go for the winter one. Yeah, I do quite like that.
Yep.
This has to be cold weather. Has to be. This is it. This has got to be it. That looks like it. Big rock. House on that side. That looks just like the map. Let's take a look then. Okay, so now I know that I can use the main game map to maybe try and give me some clues to these things. It does seem to be quite accurately portrayed. So you start... You go over to the big rock. It looks like you go over the rock around the back of it. It looks like there's a log, a bridge, or a canoe. Maybe even a canoe. Spanning a gap between the rock and the land. So let's go and take a look at that. Is this frozen so I can ride on it? First need to work out the frames. Oh, you got FPS problems? 50 FPS. 50 FPS is playable. There is something up there. But yeah, it's better if it's faster. I guess it might just be a case of turning settings down. I've got to say, what frames per second am I getting on this? Just a sec. You won't be able to see this, but if I press a certain button on this, it should give me a... On the back of my monitor... Nope, it's not doing it. Come on, monitor. Well, that one turns it off. All right. Asus monitors and having the buttons on the back is the worst user interface and design ever. Come on. It's taken ages to come back on this thing. Holy crap. It's switched. Oh, my God. How am I going to work this? It's switched the monitor that the game's playing in. Will it come back if I do this? Yeah. Thank God for that. I hate the way Windows manages monitors on multi-screen setups. It's horrible. Hang on, I've just lost chat a minute. Thanks, Microsoft, and thanks, Asus. I'm just trying to get my... There we go. I think I'm getting a solid 144. No, I tell a lie, it's not. It's not coming up anything like that. 70, between 70 and 80, which is fine, because I'm playing it on mostly ultra. But super smooth. I've got a G-Sync monitor as well, which, when the frame rate changes, it's makes it less noticeable. You need to find the right setting to turn off so you don't lose too much of the nice graphics. You want to be able to enjoy the game world, that's for sure. We get up this side, maybe. Let's see if I go up and across a little bit. Can I go over that? What about over here? It's not the easiest thing to climb up this. As we've seen. Oh, that looks like it. Is that possible? Alright, so have we got anything? I might take another look at the map here. What's that? Anything? I thought it said... There's a hole. There's a hole in this tree. Oh, that's got to be it. That's it. Nice. Now, what do we actually get? $15. And treasure map 3. Take a look. Okay, so that looks like a fort. That's definitely a fort. And there's 2 peaks that look like a pair of pert breasts with hair going on the top. Opposite the fort. Oh, hang on. Follow past. Follow. No, that's not right. Follow path. And read, just a minute. There we go. Follow path northeast, uphill from the fort. Pass through the gap and between the 2 peaks, take the left path down. Just a second. Just a second. There we go. Yeah, treasure hunting. Doing a bit of treasure hunting. Just going around for fun. No, just some other idiot in chat trying to give spoilers. Let's see. We don't mess about with that. We just don't mess about. Apparently it's a thing on Red Dead 2 streams that people like to go in and give spoilers in the chat. So, not necessarily that he's correct with what he said. You guys on YouTube can't see. You guys in Twitch, he might be wrong. So, don't pay attention to idiots, is the lesson here. So here we go. Follow the path northeast, uphill from the fort. Pass through the gap between the 2 peaks and take the left path down. So we go back to a fort. I have no idea, actually. 2 peaks northeast from a fort. This is possible to find. I don't know many forts in the game, though. That's the trouble. So where are we looking? Tempest Rim. I mean, this one's taken as north, 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 so... Coulter? Oh, that's the frozen place, isn't it? Where we started the game. I mean, there's areas we haven't been in yet. Fort Wallace? Fort Wallace is the nearest sort of place. I don't have any of the area northeast of that. Northeast would be this way. Towards Bacchus Station. It's not obvious if there's 2 peaks on there. Shall we ride over and have a little look? It's not far. So let's go here. It'll take us there. We'll get that bit on the map. Have I just started playing this? I've played a good few hours into this, Daniel. Why don't I use the physical map? As in, what, go into the satchel, you mean? Is there a physical map? We've got treasure maps. We've got regular maps. Oh, crap. I double-clicked there. Let's just go back. Satchel. B, we can go back to it. The treasure is easy enough to find the area, but actually finding the treasure is a pain in the butt. Oh, thanks for the warning. B, let's just go back to the satchel. Oh, well, don't go back to the satchel then. See, this is what I mean about the menu system. Even with a keyboard and buttons, I find it tricky. So look at the maps. Killer Clue. No, I don't know. Did I download this digital? Do you mean the game? Yeah, the game. Sorry, I did a digital download. Did you get a collector's edition which had like a big fold-out physical map? I haven't bought a physical game for a long time. But yeah, if you get a physical map with it on the disc, you get the map. Ah, I see. Okay, yeah, that's still a good reason to buy physical games, I guess. Okay, let's get back on the horse. Can I? I was gonna see if I could survive that fall. I'm not gonna even risk it. Yep, smack. Watch me plunge through the ice. What we're going to call this horse, by the way, we can't call it Pebbles. We have a Pebbles. Saying to go... Oh, hang on. We should take a look in the shack, shouldn't we, while we're here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold off there.
Whoa, girl.
We got the wolf. Whoa, there's more, there's more, there's more. There's more. I want, hang on. I want a perfect wolf hide as it happens.
Okay, girl.
I'm not going to try and pursue a wolf. What's going on? Boom. Another one down.
Now, come on.
Please get me a perfect hide off these little monsters. Up. That's not the way to see a wolf. I can't. Oh, he's going. Hang on. I don't know why he turned round and fled. He had me cornered there. Scope's not great for close encounters. Daniel268, thanks for the follow and welcome to the stream. Your battery's dying? Okay, maybe catch you later. Yeah, cheers for the follow there. All right. Can you shoot holes in the ice, by the way? Oh, I've got to try this. But first, let's see if I get lucky with the wolf hide, because that's one less thing to have to find later. All your girlfriend's horses' names are alcohol related. Nice. Maybe I should name them after famous horses. So who would we have? We've got Pebbles from Kingdom Come Deliverance. We could have a Roach if I got like, is it Bay? That brownie colour? Chestnut? I don't know. I don't understand a lot of horse colours. They confuse me, I'll be honest. And I grew up with horses. So, go figure. What was that? Did that say perfect? I wasn't paying attention. We could have a Roach, famous horse. Who else have we got? We got Trigger, Silver from the Lone Ranger. Any other famous horse names? I mean, from like TV shows and video games. We don't want real horse names. Race horses and the like. Seabiscuit. I don't know if Seabiscuit was a real one. The film was good. Pegasus. I don't think we'll find one with wings on. It's a good wolf pelt. A good wolf pelt. There should be another one somewhere. There was one charging at me and I managed to drop him. Where did he go, though? There's a wolf over there still. We'll go and see if we get lucky. Oh, there's two over here. Right. That was a coyote. Oh, well. It was coming to see the wolf carcass, I think. Black Beauty. That was a nice one. That is a nice one, actually. Epona. Yes. Who was Epona? Was that Link? From... Oh, the one where you play in the Ocarina of Time? Am I thinking of the right game? I might not be. I've heard the name, though. The name's definitely ringing a bell. It was? I really like the Ocarina of Time. Me playing the Bolero of Fire and the Song of the... Whatever, I can't remember most of them now. But that was a good game. I really enjoyed that. I don't know what the more recent Link games are like. This one's garbage. That's a shame. I must have shot this one up the arse or something.
Girl,
Or maybe it was just poor to start with. Brigo? Who's Brigo from? Oh, Aragorn's horse name. Ah, I didn't know that. Of course, who else is there in Lord of the Rings? There's, what's Gandalf's horse called? Shadowfax.